Imagine this. You meet someone who seems perfect, someone you're drawn to, someone you want to get to know better, and most importantly, someone whose attention you want to keep. But how do you ensure you stand out in a world full of distractions? Today, we're going to uncover 5 powerful ways to ignite his interest and keep him captivated. And I promise you, the 5th way is the most transformative of all. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to create a connection so compelling that he'll naturally want to invest his time and energy in you. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Red Pill Feminina, hit that like button, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts. This video could change how you approach relationships, and you won't want to miss the upcoming revelations. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. You might just change their perspective too. Now let's start with the first key to sparking his interest: authentic confidence. Many believe confidence is about being loud or always the center of attention. But true confidence lies in knowing who you are and embracing it fully. When you're authentic, you exude an energy that's magnetic. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't demand validation, but attracts it effortlessly. Think about it. People are naturally drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin. As Robert Glover, author of No More Mr. Nice Guy, mentions in Chapter 7, embracing your individuality is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. When you show up as yourself without pretense, you signal that you're secure, and that's irresistible. But here's a critical question to ask yourself. Are you truly confident, or are you projecting an image of confidence to please others? Reflect on this, and let me know in the comments. The second way to ignite his interest is by tapping into the power of curiosity. Curiosity is the bridge that leads to deeper conversations and connections. One way to do this is by being genuinely interested in his passions and experiences while sharing your own unique perspectives. When you show that you're not only listening but also adding value to the conversation, you create an intellectual and emotional bond. Author Esther Perel, in Mating in Captivity, explains that curiosity keeps the spark alive. In Chapter 3, she emphasizes the importance of being unpredictable and allowing your partner to continuously discover new facets of you. So, here's something to try. Ask him a question he hasn't heard 100 times before. Something that makes him think, reflect, or even laugh. Have you ever noticed how asking the right question can completely change the energy of a conversation? Try it and share your experiences in the comments below. The third way is all about emotional presence. In a world full of distractions, being fully present is a rare and valuable gift. This means putting your phone down, maintaining eye contact, and engaging in the moment without distractions. When you're truly present, you create an environment where he feels seen and valued. In The Way of the Superior Man by Deida, Chapter 5 discusses how emotional depth fosters trust and intimacy. By showing that you're invested in the moment, you set yourself apart from others who might be physically present but emotionally distant. Presence is about connection, and connection builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. Think about the last time someone gave you their undivided attention. How did it make you feel? Share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. Now, let's take a moment to breathe. Are you finding these insights valuable so far? If you are, don't forget to subscribe to Red Pill Feminina, like this video, and share your favorite point in the comments. Your engagement not only helps the channel grow but also ensures that you continue to receive content that empowers and inspires. We've covered 3 ways so far: authentic confidence, curiosity, and emotional presence. But there's so much more to explore. Remember, the 5th way is the most powerful of all, and it could change the way you approach relationships forever. Stay with me as we delve deeper into these strategies. Let's continue with the 4th way to spark his interest: cultivating a sense of mystery. Mystery isn't about being secretive or playing games. It's about maintaining a depth to your personality that keeps him intrigued. When you reveal everything about yourself up front, you eliminate the natural curiosity that fuels attraction. Think of it as a great book or movie. The plot unfolds gradually, keeping you invested in discovering what comes next. As Rollo Tomassi explains in The Rational Male, Chapter 10, creating a sense of intrigue is essential in maintaining attraction. He highlights that people are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand yet. This doesn't mean withholding who you are, but rather embracing the complexity of your personality and sharing it in layers. Ask yourself, Are you giving someone the space to want to learn more about you? Or are you laying everything on the table too soon? Share your experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective on this. One simple way to cultivate mystery is to pursue your passions and maintain a life outside of the relationship. When you have your own goals, hobbies, and interests, you naturally create an air of independence and excitement. It sends a clear message. You're a complete person with a fulfilling life, and he'll feel privileged to be a part of it. Now it's time to reveal the fifth and most transformative way to ignite his interest, becoming an inspirational force in his life. This is where the true magic happens. When you inspire someone, you connect with them on a level that goes beyond attraction. You tap into their dreams, their potential, and their deepest desires. As Jordan Peterson discusses in 12 Rules for Life, particularly in Rule 7, being someone who uplifts and encourages others to aim higher is one of the most impactful things you can do in a relationship. This isn't about trying to change or fix him, but about creating an environment where he feels encouraged to grow. For example, if he shares a goal or a vision, genuinely support him. Celebrate his victories, no matter how small, and remind him of his worth when he doubts himself. By doing this, you position yourself not just as a partner, but as someone who elevates his life. And here's the secret. When someone associates you with their personal growth and happiness, their interest in you becomes deeply rooted. So, here's a question to reflect on. Are you currently inspiring the people in your life, or are you holding back your ability to uplift others? Think about how you can bring positivity and encouragement into your relationships, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. At this point, you might be wondering, how do these 5 ways come together in real life? Let me give you an example. Imagine you're on a date, and instead of trying to impress him with rehearsed stories, you show up as your confident, authentic self. You ask thoughtful questions that spark curiosity and keep the conversation flowing. You stay present, fully engaged in the moment, and as the date progresses, you reveal parts of your personality in a way that leaves him wanting to know more. Finally, you show genuine interest in his aspirations, offering encouragement that makes him feel supported and inspired. That's the formula for creating a connection that's not only exciting, but meaningful. If you're still watching, congratulations. You've already taken the first step toward mastering these strategies. And if you found even one of these insights valuable, take a moment to hit that like button and share this video. Your support means the world to us at Red Pill Feminina. Before we move forward, let's revisit an important point. This is not about manipulation or trying to win someone over. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and creating authentic, lasting connections. These principles align with the critical perspective of the Red Pill philosophy, which challenges traditional norms and encourages deep self-awareness. By adopting these strategies with intention, you're not only sparking his interest but also fostering relationships built on mutual respect and admiration. We're halfway through this journey, and there's still so much more to uncover. If you've been taking notes, you'll want to keep your pen ready because the next part will dive even deeper into how to apply these insights in your everyday life. Let me know in the comments if you've had any aha moments so far, and let's continue this transformative conversation. Let me know if you'd like me to proceed to the next part. Now that you've explored these 5 ways to ignite his interest, let's take a deeper dive into how to apply them in real-life scenarios. This isn't just about theory. It's about giving you actionable steps that can transform the way you approach relationships. And by the end of this section, you'll see how these strategies can create a connection that feels natural, authentic, and profoundly engaging. Let's revisit the first point: authentic confidence. Imagine you're meeting someone new. Instead of overthinking how you should act or what you should say, you ground yourself in the knowledge of who you are. This means embracing both your strengths and your vulnerabilities. Confidence doesn't mean perfection. It means accepting your imperfections and owning them. When you carry yourself with this kind of energy, you're telling the world, I know my worth, and I'm not afraid to show it. But how do you cultivate this confidence if it doesn't come naturally? Start small. Identify one thing about yourself that you genuinely like. It could be your sense of humor, your work ethic, or even the way you care for others. Focus on that quality and let it shine in your interactions. Over time, this practice will help you build an unshakable foundation of self-assurance. This ties into the second point: curiosity. Curiosity isn't just about asking questions, it's about showing genuine interest. For example, if he shares something about his day or his hobbies instead of giving a surface-level response, dive deeper. Ask questions that make him think or share a perspective that he might not have considered. As Esther Perel points out in The State of Affairs, curiosity is the antidote to boredom and routine. By keeping the conversation dynamic and thought-provoking, you're creating a bond that feels fresh and exciting. Here's a real-life scenario. Imagine he mentions a passion for photography. Instead of just saying, "That's cool," you could ask, "What inspired you to get into photography? Is there a particular type of photo that really resonates with you?" This kind of engagement shows that you're genuinely invested in understanding him, which naturally deepens the connection. Now let's focus on emotional presence. In a world where people are constantly glued to their phones, being fully present is a superpower. It's about more than just listening. It's about actively engaging with what the other person is sharing. This could mean nodding, making eye contact, or even mirroring their energy. When you're fully present, you're creating a safe space for him to open up and be himself. Think about the last time you felt truly heard by someone. How did that experience make you feel? That's the kind of presence you want to bring to your relationships. It's not just about building attraction, it's about building trust. The fourth point, cultivating a sense of mystery, is all about pacing. For instance, if you're in the early stages of getting to know someone, resist the urge to share everything about yourself all at once. Instead, let your personality unfold naturally over time. This doesn't mean being guarded or withholding. It's about maintaining a balance between openness and intrigue. Imagine you're on a second or third date. Instead of recounting your entire life story, you might share a meaningful but brief anecdote, leaving room for him to ask questions or express curiosity. This approach creates a dynamic where he feels motivated to learn more about you, which keeps the connection exciting and engaging. Finally, let's revisit the fifth and most powerful way, becoming an inspirational force. To inspire someone, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be genuine. One of the best ways to do this is by living a life that aligns with your values and pursuing your passions unapologetically. When he sees you striving to grow and achieve your goals, it motivates him to do the same. This creates a partnership where both people elevate each other, which is the hallmark of a truly fulfilling relationship. Here's a practical example. If he shares a dream or a goal, encourage him by asking thoughtful questions like, "What's the first step you're planning to take?" Or, "What excites you most about this goal?" By showing genuine interest and offering encouragement, you're positioning yourself as someone who adds value to his life. Let's pause for a moment to reflect. Are these strategies resonating with you? Have you experienced moments where curiosity, confidence, or inspiration made a difference in your relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories and insights. If you've made it this far, it means you're serious about creating meaningful connections, and that's something worth celebrating. Don't forget to subscribe to Red Pill Feminina, like this video, and share it with someone who could benefit from these insights. Your support not only helps the channel grow, but also creates a community where we can learn and grow together. As we move into the final section, I'll show you how to bring all of these strategies together in a way that feels seamless and natural. This isn't just about applying techniques. It's about embodying a mindset that transforms the way you approach relationships. Stay with me, because the best is yet to come. Let me know if you'd like me to continue. Now, let's bring everything together. You've learned about authentic confidence, curiosity, emotional presence, cultivating mystery, and becoming an inspirational force. These aren't just isolated strategies. They're interconnected principles that can completely transform the way you approach relationships. In this final section, we'll explore how to integrate these ideas into your daily life and make them second nature. By the end, you'll understand not just how to spark his interest, but how to maintain a connection that's both meaningful and enduring. Let's start by focusing on authentic confidence as a daily practice. Confidence grows when you consistently step out of your comfort zone and embrace challenges. For example, instead of avoiding situations that make you nervous, view them as opportunities for growth. This could be as simple as starting a conversation with someone new or pursuing a skill you've always wanted to learn. The more you challenge yourself, the more natural your confidence will feel. Remember what Robert Glover emphasizes in No More Mr. Nice Guy. True confidence stems from self-acceptance. When you stop trying to be what you think others want and start embracing your true self, you'll naturally attract people who value you for who you are. Ask yourself, What's one small challenge you can take on today to strengthen your confidence? Share your goal in the comments. It's a powerful way to hold yourself accountable. Next, let's talk about applying curiosity to everyday interactions. Building curiosity isn't just about asking questions. It's about cultivating a mindset of genuine interest. Look for opportunities to engage deeply with the people around you, whether it's a partner, a friend, or even a coworker. When you approach conversations with curiosity, you create a space where people feel valued and understood. This not only deepens connections, but also makes you stand out in a world where so many interactions are surface level. Here's a practical tip. When someone shares something about their day, instead of responding with a generic, "That's nice," or "Oh, cool," try asking a follow-up question. For instance, if they mention they had a challenging meeting, you could ask, "What made it challenging?" Or, "How did you handle it?" These kinds of questions show that you're actively listening and genuinely care about their experiences. Now let's revisit emotional presence and how it can transform your relationships. Being emotionally present doesn't require grand gestures. It's about the little things. When you're spending time with someone, practice giving them your undivided attention. This means putting away distractions, like your phone, and being fully engaged in the moment. In The Way of the Superior Man, Deida emphasizes that presence is one of the most powerful ways to build intimacy and trust. When you're fully present, you create a connection that goes beyond words. Think about the last time you felt truly connected to someone. What made that moment special? Chances are, it wasn't just what they said, but how they made you feel through their presence. If you're committed to creating deeper connections, start by being fully present in your interactions today. Moving on to cultivating mystery, this principle becomes especially powerful when it's paired with self-discovery. The more you explore your own passions and interests, the more depth you bring to your relationships. This isn't about withholding who you are. It's about continually evolving and sharing new parts of yourself over time. For instance, if you've recently taken up a new hobby or read an interesting book, share that experience in a way that invites curiosity. As Rollo Tomassi points out in The Rational Male, maintaining intrigue is essential for keeping attraction alive over the long term. Here's an example. If someone asks about your weekend, instead of giving a straightforward answer like, "I went to a cooking class," you could say, "I tried something new that was both exciting and a bit challenging. Can you guess what it was?" This approach naturally sparks curiosity and keeps the conversation engaging. Finally, let's focus on becoming an inspirational force in his life. Inspiration isn't about trying to change someone, it's about leading by example. When you pursue your own goals with passion and determination, you naturally encourage others to do the same. This creates a dynamic where both people in the relationship are growing and thriving together. One powerful way to inspire others is by sharing your vision for the future. Talk about your dreams and the steps you're taking to achieve them. When you do this, you're showing that you're someone with purpose and ambition, qualities that are incredibly attractive. As Jordan Peterson explains in 12 Rules for Life, being clear about your values and goals not only brings fulfillment to your life, but also inspires those around you to strive for more. Now let's pause and reflect. Which of these strategies resonates with you the most? Is there one you're excited to start implementing right away? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. As we wrap up, remember this. Sparking someone's interest isn't about trying to be someone you're not. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and sharing that with the world. These 5 strategies, authentic confidence, curiosity, emotional presence, cultivating mystery, and being an inspirational force, aren't just tools for relationships. They're principles that can enrich every area of your life. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe to Red Pill Feminina, leave a like, and share it with someone who could benefit from these insights. And if you've made it this far, let us know in the comments by saying, "I'm ready to elevate my connections." Your support helps us create more content that inspires and empowers. Finally, don't stop here. Check out these 2 videos on your screen for more insights that will help you deepen your understanding of relationships and personal growth. These videos continue the conversation and dive into even more powerful strategies for creating connections that last. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.